What up, y'all? It's Coffee. Tapping back in with another one, man. Gotta switch it up on you guys real quick and bring you this pro wrestling news. A wrestling legend has shared some very, very tragic news with the world here that we're gonna get into. And depending on how deep you ever into pro wrestling, some people might be like, a legend? I don't remember this guy. But you know what I'm saying? That's for the casual fans. They may not really remember Virgil like that. Or if you were tapped into the Monday Night Wars era in WCW, the NWO Vincent, which is kind of funny because his name as Vincent was like a gimmick to kind of take a shot at Vince McMahon. And I believe his name Virgil was the same thing as well. It was like a rib on someone, I believe, for the real in-depth fan, if you recall off the top of your head the whole Virgil name, the origins, jump in the comments and share it with me. But, guys bust their ass in pro wrestling, to go through the indies, try to make it to a big promotion, take a lot of bumps, a lot of bruises, a lot of injuries, a lot of hard work, just to try to get on and make it, like I said, to a big promotion, to get a bit of TV time or whatever, and Virgil, Vincent, whatever you want to call him, got a lot of TV time, wasn't the biggest star, but to me, is definitely a legend. Comment and let me know what you guys think. And I'm just got tapped in with his whole social media world. His fans are the Meatsauce Mafia and all this stuff. He has a quite the sense of humor, to say the least. And let's get into this news here. This is some sad news. He says, "Dearest of Meatsauce Mafia, I am grateful that I can communicate something that has happened to me. Unfortunately, I have some really hard news to share. If you were wondering why I haven't been so engaged over the last few weeks, it's because I was given bad news. Since Mania weekend, of all weekends, I was not feeling so great. Something wasn't right. My head, my arm, and my heart. When I came back from Dallas, I ended up going to the doctor and they discovered a whole bunch of issues. For starters, without me knowing, over the past few months, the doctor had identified that I suffered 2 massive strokes." So let's just stop right there. I just want to share with y'all, I have a very, very close family member who just over a year ago had a stroke in the middle of the night. I was actually there when it happened. Very, very scary. They were hospitalized for a week after that. They actually had to have a heart surgery and all this stuff still. It's scary, man. My family member is blessed to pretty much be back to full strength. There's a lot of issues on the inside, but when I'm saying full strength, I'm saying like they can walk, they can talk, like motor functions and all that is good money. But it's scary stuff, man. And this is wild to hear this. 2 strokes. He says he didn't even know it. So let's continue on. Like I didn't even have a clue till I started not working with one of my arms. It's basically not able to do anything. This was the decent news. The worst news is that I have been told that I am fighting with an early stage of dementia. Fuck. That's sad, guys. I don't mean to get too into the negative side of things because, hopefully there's something that, Virgil can do to get on top of it and maybe slow the effects or something like that. But that's just scary to get lost. Like shit, I'm half crazy, y'all. I get lost in my thoughts and my mind all the time and my inner psyche and all that. But for real, guys, can you imagine that? To just comment, guys, anyone who has family with dementia and you're familiar with it, is there treatments really for it? I don't know. That's just, man, to get lost, not lost in the sauce, not trying to be funny and make a pun or anything like that. That was just the name that came to my off the top of my head like that. That's scary. That's sad, man. That years of taking the big main event bump every night that nobody else wanted to take had started to affect me. I'm nervous, I'm scared, and God knows that I can't afford to get through this and even make a living. It's really sad as all I want to do is have fun and do what I always do, survive. So, real quick, I want to say that how I was just saying, like, guys bust their ass and go through all this stuff to try to get on and everything like that. During the Monday Night Wars, right? The wrestling boom, because of dudes like Hall and Nash and Hollywood Hogan, and again, R.I.P. Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. It's been about a month now that he's been passed away. We definitely got a lot more content coming regarding Scott Hall. Um, Stay tuned for that. But they changed the game as far as contracts, guarantees, and making more money and stuff like that. But a lot of these dudes didn't get paid as much as you think. Around that time, people started cashing in. But the point, what I'm trying to make is like, there's no retirement plan in wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like Virgil, what he's talking about, he's always at all these events, doing autograph signings, kicking it with people and everything, having fun. You heard him. That's all he wants to do is have fun. And now he's finding this out. That's scary, man. He says, what I am asking for? Well, for starters, my roommate and team have helped me with this page to help me get by. I'll also sell autographs, video shoutouts, or even if you could download my $2 video game on both iOS and Android, just look up Meatsauce Madness. That's crazy, y'all. He got his own game. $2. I might get that thing. Show this man some love and support for help, making wrestling so dope. Back in that era, he was the head of NWO security, y'all. It means everything. I'm asking you to send this out to all your friends, family, or anyone that you ever thought loved wrestling. It's all love, and I have poured into this, or I'm sorry, I'm looking for all the love I have poured into this business to hopefully carry me through this shitty time. I did my time. I took my lumps. Now I'm just trying to survive. Hope this makes sense. Love you all. So, man, couple strokes, dementia, like real talk. That's some sad ish, man. Let's check out the comments here. Chalkline official, give us some prayers and some love Virgil's way. The British Bulldogs page, R.I.P. to another legend, man. Went way too early. Way too early, guys. He says, so sorry to hear this. Whoever is doing the page, I'm sure it's a family member or something like that. So sorry to hear this, Virgil. I have purchased your game on iOS. I wish you nothing but good energy, vibes, good health, and doing what you love to do, Georgia. So I'm not sure who Georgia is. If that's a British Bulldog family member or something. Ring Scoop says, love you, Virgil. Wishing the best for you, bro. Never forget Meatsauce King. Everybody seeing this donate some fluck money. Zombie Sailors, damn Virgil. I'm really sorry to hear about that. You are the Meatsauce boss, the reason for the NWO. Whatever you need, sir, I am here for you. Keep your demons in, says a figure deal could really help right about now. Man, I used to love the wrestling action figures back in the day, man. When I was a kid, man, one of my aunts got me one of them rings for Christmas or whatever. I'd have all the, wrestling matches, pay-per-views and all that, man. I remember I had like a toy that came with like slime. You know what I'm talking about? Like Simon, I remember it like stained the wrestling ring, and I would still use that ish. Virgil says, love you. Maybe we start straining the noodles to make the greatest action figure. Love you. I support this from Unboxed Alliance. This is awful news, so sorry to hear this. Keeping you in my thoughts and prayers, and I'm wishing for you the best. Meatsauce forever. Virgil, God is with you. Keep your head up. No, fuck that. You'll not lose the memory of the glory. You'll not lose the memory of the times. Lose the memory of the rats, names, and jobbers. But the meat sauce is the sauce that holds the breadstick and pasta fagioli together. Get well, brother. So yeah, I'm just getting, again, guys, comment for those catching this video. I blog on all different kinds of content. If you're new, finding my channel, do me that solid, subscribe, hit the notification bell, join the discussion, let's talk. But I cover a lot of ish on this channel. Hip-hop news, sports news. You see here some pro wrestling stuff. Other trending news on or just ish I come across. Good ish on TV. Good movies. Like I talk a lot of ish about a lot of stuff. It's what I love to do. It's just J Coffee talk it up. But I've been engaged in the pro wrestling community side of things on the internet. But I just finding like Virgil's social media. It's just not something that I ended up tapped into till recently. And the whole Meatsauce mafia, the breadsticks and all this stuff, like, this dude's funny, man. I had never heard of this. I was like, I was tripping when I came across his Instagram. Like, I don't know. This is sad news, man. We're with you. So sorry to hear this, man. I'm confident that you won't do the job for this stuff so easily. We got your back always. All love for you, brother. So I'm pretty much going to end the comments there. But I'm not gonna read them all. But yeah, for real, guys, that's scary, man. Dementia and strokes. Like I said, my family member went through that and is still having some complications. Needs a heart surgery. And with that being said, I gotta get back to getting my cardio game and all that up. But jump in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you're gonna get the Meatsauce Madness game. Let me know if you're a fan of wrestling back during that era. Virgil goes even before that, man, way back. I was just thinking in my head I should do a $1 million championship video. That'd be lit. I actually was surprised to see within like the last year or so the $1 million belt pop back up in NXT for a little while. So we need to maybe I'll do the $1 million champ video, $1 million belt video. It's interesting-ish. But with that being said, everyone, I'm about here. Thank you for watching again. Let's have a discussion in the comments. And again, guys, do me that solid. Hit them buttons. Stay tuned. If you like to talk it up on all the different ish I was talking about, you'll love chopping it up with J Coffee Talk on this platform. Catch you later. I'm gone.